welcome back. My name is Irene.
And I'm Gabriela.
In today's episode, we are not gonna interview the influencers, but we have a special guest. And we are going to talk about this app and the people behind it. It's a very special, interview because it's gonna help a lot of people. And I'm sure you guys are gonna love it.
This app based in Boston, and they create this app actually for local brand, like small brand. If you are struggling like for marketing or how you wanna get into this community in the Boston area, and if you are a business owner or if you have like local brand or just wanna start it your business, you should watch this interview because it's gonna help you guys to grow your market. Okay, let's start the interview. What do you think, Irene? Should we start it now?
Let's go. Before we talk deep about Bogosplit, would you mind telling us about yourself?
My name is Kennedy. I'm the co-CEO of Bogosplit.
And my name is Kayla, and I'm the Director of Operations at Bogosplit.
And I'm Adriano. I'm also the co-founder of Bogosplit.
Would you mind to tell us a bit about the Bogosplit platform? Like, what is the problem that Bogosplit trying to solve?
Oh, okay. So I'll start talking about that. It's something I've realized while trying to, curate to fashion. Us and Bogosplit been trying to create a platform for fashion for a while now. And something I've realized is that the people who need the most, as far as like promotion, is the small businesses, right? So I thought, we needed to reinvent a marketplace and create the best way, the best social marketplace for independent fashion designers and brands and small brands. The problem really we're trying to solve is when people go and shop to a usual marketplace, they go and they shop and they leave. That's the usual. But we want people to stay. We want people to stay engaged with the brands, and that's what this platform, the social part of this platform, is really about. What we're doing here, as far as promoting, we want to involve the boutiques and the people who just got a online store. So the boutiques, what they looking for is also promotion also, right? So this is our plan. Once we have boutiques on our stores and in our marketplace, we will also have small brands, people who sell t-shirt and so forth, and they have an online presence. So why not have these people who needs a storefront and and have them work with the people who who doesn't really savvy with the social media, right? And combine the two, and so the people that's online creating contents and selling t-shirts can say, hey, go to this store, you guys gonna physically see my product, and that's gonna bring free promotion to the boutiques, and that's what it's all about, what I mean, to have a network, to have a space where it's all about fashion. It's not about creating this huge marketplace where we're selling every single thing, right? Because that's what all these competitors are about. They're just about traffic, but they're not really curating for fashion. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, to put it nicely, it's just it's all about networking and supporting each other, and also with you guys, allowing people who promote a fashion, who do events, to know where to go and see, what I mean, who's working hard, who's doing their thing, who and be able to have access to these people and help them, and that's what Bogosplit is about.
All right, that's great. So basically, you are focusing in the fashion industry that you want to connect local brand together to create like kind of like platform fashion industry. And then this year, actually, a lot of things happening unpredictably, like especially in the retail industry, like a lot of things happening. It's chaos, like for a local brand itself. And then what your platform about is trying to get all of them together, so they've been in one community, so people, it's more easily to connect with each other, like local brand and stuff like that, and their consumer as well. And especially like before that, a lot of people stand in the stores like to buy something, but right now like they're using their smartphone to compare the prices and then product review itself. And what is Bogosplit competitive advantage to keep up in this industry? You already mentioned before, but can we talk a bit?
Yeah, something you have to realize what's going on. There's a lot of people trying to create their own brands and their own businesses, right? So it's not just something I really want to put out here is, because I hear this about, the industry is changing and so forth. Just because it's easy for us to get our food, with, Uber Eats and such, doesn't mean like we still don't go to a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? The people who are owning boutiques and going out their way to, go to shows and stuff, they are passionate people. You know what I'm saying? So what we have to understand is that culture is changing, and we need to have technology to change with it, right? So then that's what our company is about. It's about changing with the time and understanding like what do people need at this time, and what they need is support. It's free. It's they need free support. That's the core of our advantage of from a standpoint, comparing to other marketplaces. That's basically the point. Yeah.
I was gonna say too, just to add to that is, now because of the times are changing, people are being able to shop on their smartphones and everything like that. Someone can get on the Bogosplit app and they can still shop with all these small businesses and all of that, right? But the whole point is that to create a community, so that same person can also find a local boutique that's around them and then go to that boutique and shop by and know what they're about because they found them on the Bogosplit app, right? So it's kind of like all in one. They have that technology where they can swipe on their phones, or they can say, oh, look at, there's a small boutique that's located right in downtown Boston. Let me go to it. And that's the whole point of Bogosplit, is like we have that community. And then the whole point of the events being able to be posted on the Bogosplit app as well is the fact that someone can now say, you know what, I like to shop online, but it'd be nice to be around people who, enjoy fashion and who I can have common interests with. You know what I mean? So now they're able to find all of that all in one place.
Whatever other marketplaces are doing, we also doing it. We just adding on to it because we understand that we have to move with the time, right? We have to evolve also with the culture, because again, 2020 has changed a lot, and 2021 will not be like it was 2019, So definitely, this is part of what we're doing. We have future plans, right? We'll be adding more services to the boutiques and small fashion brands, and to the fashionistas, the influencers, the promoters. I can't stress this enough. For the small boutiques and small brands, it is crucial to stay relevant as you go on and pursuing your career, or your dream. They don't have a lot to sell. So once you sell once, and you put so much money and you put so much time in to have one set of products, right? And you put it in a marketplace somewhere, and hopefully, let's say you did some good marketing and you sold. How you stay relevant? And that takes a community who cares about fashion for you to stay relevant, because you know who you're talking to. You'll know who your audience are. And something people will never get with with other fashion, with other marketplaces, is that if some buyers buying from me, I know this buyer cares about fashion, and not just some buyer because they just know about this marketplace, like Amazon or Etsy or such. So yeah, I think that's really important for the small businesses, and that's what we are focusing on.
Yeah, we are into like with the marketplace, we integrated so much like social media aspects of the website where it's not just a marketplace where people just go just to shop. Like you're not gonna just go there and shop all day. You're gonna want to go on there to speak to other people, to make new friends, to learn about other brands, to learn any history or future plans about brands. So it just helps the brand integrate the consumer more with the brand and fashion than they already had a chance to begin with, because everyone that's going to be on that site, they're all there for the same thing. They're all there to support boutiques, all there to support brands that they love and find new brands to support. And they can just go there and just talk and like and share things. And you don't have to go on there to just buy things all the time. So it's not just a thing where you just go and companies are just trying to get money off of you. So you can go there, and a lot of the fun is just going to be talking to people.
Awesome. Great explanation, guys. We're talking about small business, right? I'm sure there's a lot of benefits that a lot of vendors can get through your app, especially for local brands. Tell us about, how to sign up. Is it free? Stuff like that. The technical issues of
Oh
the app.
yeah. So like signing up is free. You can sign up, use an account. As a vendor, you would have to sign up as a normal user first to create just a normal profile account. And then from there, you would just go and fill out the vendor application. And the vendor application is very simple. We just ask questions about you, your brand, your company, and anything else that you want to let us know about it so we can better assist them with their growth. And yeah, signing up to be a vendor is 100% free, and using the site as a vendor is free. The only time we charge any fee is if a vendor is selling their product through Bogosplit and they're actually processing payments on the Bogosplit website. And then that time we're only taking fees to process payments. But you can still sell your items on the website and just have them link to your external website so they can actually make the purchase. But you can still have a store on the Bogosplit site. You still get all the benefits of the people that actually have items on the site that they're selling and processing payments on. The only thing they don't get when they don't sell directly on the site is like tracking information and seeing exactly who's buying the item. Because when someone goes on your website and they just buy an item from there, all you're really getting is their email. And that's the email that they're giving you because that's the email they make purchases with. And that's all you have to promote your brand and your company to them, is you're just sending out emails and newsletters and hoping that they get to see these newsletters in the piles and piles of emails that they're just getting every day. But if you're selling directly on the website, you don't just get an email, you get an actual profile of the person that's buying from you. And so you can actually go and visit their profile and just see who this person is and learn more about them and see like why are they so interested in your product. And that'll help you be able to better promote your product, because then you'll see like, oh, this is why people are following me. This is the story that people want to hear from me. These are the items that people really find hot on my website and want to buy from me. And so it makes it easier, because then you can also communicate with them. So if there's any questions from the seller to the buyer, or the buyer to the seller, everything's just easy, hassle-free, where you're not waiting for an email response. You just message them right away, and they get back to you. And and you also get to see everything that they post on their wall, because as a user, like I said, we have the social media on there, so you also have a wall that you can post anything that you want that's fashion related. And so that's where users are going to be going to post their purchases, to post things that they see on Bogosplit that they like, or any other website that's fashion related that they are interested in. And so as a vendor, you get to go and basically learn more and more about your customer. And it just makes a better connection for the people that's supporting the brand and the people that's giving the people the product.
What are the type of user profiles that are available on the Bogosplit app?
It's not, we don't just have a site just for, vendors, right? So if you're an influencer, if you're a content creator, anybody who's passionate about fashion, or you just would like to shop. So all of those user profiles are available. And obviously you would go on the Bogosplit site to sign up, and there you would click what type of profile you want. So whether you're an influencer, you're an artist, photographer, you name it, we have those profile types on there, and then there will be more to come, and we'll tailor more once we get more users on there and we see what people want and what type of profiles people want.
All right. Would you mind giving us an example of how to create a profile as a vendor?
Oh yeah, so you would just go on the Bogosplit website and create a normal profile as a user. So you just go on there, and on the top right corner of the website, big button that says register. And we also have different banners across the website that give you little bits of information on how on what we do. And there's also buttons that just tell you, oh, this is where you can sign up, just in case you want to go on there, look around the site, and then you can just sign up from any one of those pages. But the main spot that anyone can just go to the main page, bogosplit.com, or on the app. On the app, it's even easier on the app, because when you have the app, there's a little icon of a person there. You just click on that, and from there, it'll just ask you to register like your username, your email address, the password that you want. And like Kayla said, there's also the option to choose which profile that you want to use and be viewed as on the website as you're using it. And those things you can always change as you use the website, because you might start off as a just normal user, or you might start off as an influencer, but then along the lines, you decide to create your own brand and want to become a vendor. You can also add that to your profile later on. And so once you do that normal profile, on there, there'll be a button that'll ask you if you want to become a vendor. And once you do that, you click on that button, and then the vendor application will appear. And once you fill in all the information that's on that vendor application, that's when we come in, where we have to accept that application. But it's very easy. We don't ask for any deep details on how you run your business or anything. We just ask about questions about your brand and your business, and provide us any links to like social media, so you can have that on your profile automatically, and a link to your website if you have a website that you're using to promote your brand currently or just sell your products. And once you do that, you submit that to us, and us as the admin, we just go and we view the application. And if we have any questions, we always contact the vendor. That's a good thing too, that we're a startup, so we can easily stay in touch with all the vendors once they apply. So if there's any missing information or just any questions on our end or their end, it's easy for us to get in touch with each other. So once we accept the application, you're a vendor. And from there, you just go on the vendor dashboard, which will be on the top of the menu once you are approved as a vendor. And then from there, you can submit and add all your store information, add banners for your Bogosplit store, and just make your Bogosplit page look nice, because that's basically going to be the store that everyone's going to see when they go on the Bogosplit site. And when you promote that page, that's where everyone's going to see your information. So we just tell them to fill it up with as much information as possible. And if they have any questions, they can always contact us, and we can even help them step by step on setting it up and filling in or setting up anything in that vendor profile.
Yeah, as soon as they become vendors, they will have access to more tools, for them to use, So being a vendor on the site give a lot of benefits. So, and it's free and not complex.
That's actually interesting. So right now you have an app that they can download through their smartphone, and also the website.
Yes.
Yes. And
it's both available on the website and in an app. Yeah.
Really great. So it's like people really can create the community, especially that you mentioned that when you sign up, you can choose like what you're looking for. Are you influencer, or are you just normal shopper? Or if you wanna like create a brand, you can like switch your account as well. And it's very convenient for people, especially for the one who just wanna start their business. And it's really great point of view. I want to ask more things about like what about your target market in 2021?
Basically, our target market, our target right now is the boutiques, right? I feel like they're the one who probably suffered the most, this year. First, we want to start with our own community in Boston and work with them first, and then go on working with other states, and so on, and move to small brands, to everyone, and we have bigger and future plans, you know, to work with YouTubers as such, you know, musicians, anyone who has a brand, right, who wants to be represented and wants to be part of a fashion community. So all that's in line for us to work with, you know, to work with anyone who's into fashion and just let them know, like, hey, this this is the platform. This is the platform where you know, where it's all about fashion, and it's gonna stay like that, you know, and it's not gonna be, you know, turned into some all marketplace. You get what I'm saying? That where it's like we're selling, you know, video games or something like that and stuff just to drive in traffic. We won't need that. I really feel like, you know, if we start with this culture of helping each other out, and you know what I mean, and in networking, I think we're gonna be strong together and be able to fulfill, you know, everyone's dream of creating, you know, their you know, reality, their, you know, what's possible, what they seems, you know, what they see to be possible for them.
So I think like immediately right now, you know, our focus is obviously the small brands who are struggling, you know, we want to be able to be that platform to help. As you guys, I'm sure you guys know, like a lot of small brands or boutiques that are around us are closing, you know. So our thought process was, hey, we have this platform that pretty much gives them everything, right? It gives them the marketing aspect, it gives them the networking aspect, it gives them influencers that could potentially work and help them to do more marketing in the long run. So it's like, why not offer that to them right now? You know what I mean? In this time that we're living in right now, where they need it to be able to survive and sell more. So, you know, our goal is right now is to save the small brands, save the small boutiques, and then allow them to grow with us as we grow, right? And we want to be able to also have a platform for those people who always had a dream of selling fashion, but they don't have the money to be able to afford a boutique right now. So there's a platform right there that's available for you. You don't have to create your own website. You don't have to do anything. All you need to do is take pictures of your items, have your items, and there's a place for you to sell them right then and there, no hassle, free to you. So
Yeah.
So we were talking about all the technical issues and everything. I just want to ask one last question. How did you guys come up with this app? Where did it all started? Now, the fun question.
Yeah, sure. I'll answer that question. Well, you know, Rome was not built, you know, in one day, right? You know, this version of this site came from us failing from other websites, right? We're always into fashion. We're always trying to promote to fashion and for fashion, but we didn't know the right way to go about it. And honestly, I guess we didn't know who needed it, right? And so at first we were working on curating a catalog for deals, and you know, and yeah, basically we're trying to work with bigger brands and trying to, you know, put all their deals in one place, so it'll be easy for people to, you know, go to the app and see, you know, what's available right there and then. And that was a hard sell to promote because people, you know, even though it's savvy and it's smart for you to save, not everyone's into, like, you know, just going for an app just to look for the cheap stuff, you know what I mean, the stuff that's on sale. So it was a hard sell, but anyways, but what I caught was that I have the power to promote, right? I'm building a site to promote. Instead of just promoting deals, I don't want to promote businesses. I don't want to promote people who actually need, you know what I mean, the marketing. So our team, when we're trying to promote our app, you know, the last version, we were having trouble marketing. You know, we were having, you know, going to different websites, going to Instagram, Facebook, and paying for ads and doing all that. And we're thinking, like, if we're going to all this trouble to sell what we feel like is a good service, what are those other, you know what I mean, smaller, you know, brands and businesses doing? You know what I mean? Like, what do they have to go through to just sell their merch? Because they have a lot of competitors, you know? And that's where it, to me, it just clicked. Like, okay, I'm servicing the wrong people, the wrong clients. You know, it's not about, you know, even though it sounds like a good idea to put all the sales, you know what I mean, and from all the big brands in one place. What I was doing was actually just promoting big brands, and when really they don't need promotion, they're good. What who needs it is the small businesses, and I was like, that's not enough. Um, it's not enough for me to just promote them. People have to see and buy and stay there, and that's where we added the social part to it, and so on and so on. And this website became what it was and what it is now.
It's really interesting the way like how you felt, and then you felt for the small brand as well, for the struggling of the marketing issue. If we want to build a like small business, start from it, and if we don't have budget, like how can we survive, and then how people can get connect with us if we didn't spend a lot in marketing. Right now, like they have to add more budget to their market. You help them to build like the community, so in that way, even they don't really have that big budget for the marketing, but they can actually knowing like the people who is in their community, so it's easier for them to target their own market. The last question that we would like ask to you, anything you want to say to like local brand out there who have some struggling to sell their product?
You know, we just want to say, obviously, this is why we're here, right? We're here to help them, to save them, to give them a platform that is pretty much all inclusive. You know, if you love fashion, your boutique is your passion, then this is the platform for you, right? This is where you want to be. We really want to, so we don't want to be kind of like a company that the person who created it or the people behind the idea are all of a sudden gone, right? We want to be present with these small business owners. We want to help them solve a lot of their issues that they're having, right? We want to be there for them, to connect them with manufacturers. We want to connect them with people like you guys who can help them with marketing tactics, connecting them with influencers. We want to be able to, help them with all of pretty much the small struggles, all the struggles that we went through. We want to kind of make it easier for them, right? We went through it trying to create this platform, trying to get an app, trying to do all these things like that. Now we want to be able to be that service for them, because we know how hard it was and how hard it still is to pursue your dream and to, to keep it going and to make money, to monetize yourself, right? So we're here for that. We're here to help you make money. We're here to help you promote and be the best that you can be. And it's plain and simple. We're doing this because we love fashion. Okay. We love to shop. Myself, so it's like we're doing this because we love it. And at the same time, we're able to give back to our community.
Yeah, and I also want to add to the brands. We're also a small brand ourselves. We're just a startup. So just as much as we want to help you, we also want you to use the site and help us as well. So we want brands to, or the people that own the brands, or even the users, to never be afraid to let us know if there's anything on the site that they're having trouble using, or they don't like, or they don't think they need, or if there's any ideas or things that they've noticed in their everyday business that would be a nice add-on to the site. This site is always growing. A year from now, 2 years from now, this site most likely is not going to look exactly the same, because we're always upgrading and adding new things to help and benefit the shoppers, the vendors, the brands, influencers, anyone that's using this site.
We are all in this together, and
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Spend together, grow together, build this community, and so excited for your app and your new website. Yes. And thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, and have a great day.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.